Yeah, Luke.
You can't click the wrong button anymore. There isn't another button,
Fair enough.
apparently.
It
So I'm
doesn't
not
let
gonna.
you
Yeah,
anymore.
it doesn't let you anymore.
Doesn't let you anymore.
You accept it or you leave of your own
Yeah.
accord.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to a critically average adventure. It is a D&D campaign. I'm playing with my friends, and these are my friends. Hello, welcome back
Yes!
to Out of the Cold. This feels so bloody good, you guys, to be back DMing for you guys. Um, Wonderful. We'll recap first of all where our party have landed themselves. Still on the continent of Frohast after 4 years of playing this game. They have not managed to leave the single continent that they began on. Uh, they have, in that time, solved many problems, including drainage, um, asshole step parents, no, asshole parents. They have solved um, wandering building cities. They have defeated liches or fake glitches. They've done many a great heroic feat. And currently, their latest predicament is they have broken a machine powered by devils and released the devils within it into the plane of Frohas. Yes, this is what has happened since you've been in the cube, Morok. Um,
I would like to say Ray fixed it.
you,
Uh,
We
yeah,
just need to put more devils in
yeah,
it.
you've repaired the system since, but you don't have the power source, which are devils. You've managed to kill some devils rather than capture them, which you could have refueled the machine with, but no. Easy come, easy go, I suppose. Since then, they've ignored that quest and travelled to the west of
Look,
Frohas, to the northern reaches, to the city of the Norn, the white dragonborn, whom they are charged with the protection of the white dragons, the last in their line, whom the lich that they defeated had kidnapped, and this party had murdered the mother. However, they did, however, retrieve the younglings, who are now being stolen and whisked away on a skyboat of Nyala's mothers, or or surrogate mothers, by one Venet Thulth, who is the main git that everybody wants to get rid of. As he's sent assassins, he's sent all kinds of things. He's done wicked things to nearly innocent bards. Um, and
nearly innocent.
yeah, well, he's not completely innocent, is he? Joel Jewis is not like, well, we've met him in other
No,
games.
he's not innocent.
No,
he's also dead, isn't he?
he is peeled. Yes, he
Yeah,
is dead in this
he's
game,
Yeah.
but he
buried in the
has,
cube.
yes, he has appeared in many a one. He's appeared in many of my one shots because he's just such an asshole. So like, I'm like, he like
I
in
would like to say, in
yes,
my defense for the tower, because this was my fault technically, you gave me an impossible choice.
yes. That's because I'm a bastard and I'm a dungeon master.
I would like to say two things. Sorry, mother was shouting at me. Turns
That's
out
right.
food has arrived. I'll eat it later.
Mhm.
One, I fixed the devil-powered machine.
You did.
We didn't ignore the drag. We didn't ignore the demons. I shot it in the face.
Yeah. And made it stay on the ground, which was
Yeah, I
amazingly
tied it up
helpful.
and then I shot it in the face.
Yeah, it was amazingly helpful in fighting a
Yeah.
flying demon who then summoned an ice devil to
And
to
we kept tripping it over so
yeah,
that it sat on top of the other demon
yeah, just kept falling
over
out of the sky
and
and then
over
Yeah.
Over
yeah, they
and
just kept
over
knocking it
again.
prone. It was
Yeah.
brilliant. They just like killed it by making a nice demon fall, a nice devil
And
fall on
yeah.
top of a
Oh dear
on top
lord.
of
I
a
think it was a mixture of thorn whip and web, and I just
yeah,
kept hitting them against each other.
yeah, and they just
Yeah.
they just couldn't
I just
do
used the other one as a
anything.
bludgeon. It was brilliant.
And a telekinetic shove
Oh yeah,
here or
yeah,
there.
yeah.
It was just brilliant. I just kept hitting it.
It was
Also,
a very
Izara
terrible
is
combat for me
traumatized.
with poor rolls.
Yeah.
So
Izara
that
got traumatized because she got mind controlled and stabbed Nyala.
I
stabbed
forgot about
Ijaro.
Shara. Um,
Oh no, Ijaro. Yeah, Ijaro stabbed Nyala. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm just trying to find what kind of devil it was. It was a
Amnesia,
Amnizu, yeah. I just found him.
a really nasty one.
Yeah, an honorable fat boy.
One of two, if I remember correctly. We've got another one to find.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
No, we
God.
only got one. We
One
had
of
one
those.
Amnesia,
Oh,
and the rest were
different types of.
uh,
Swoopy bastards.
Yeah,
no,
there
you
was
know the dragon like
the dragon demon
devils.
Dragon devils, yeah.
The
They are.
Tiamat-y things.
Look, I have black nail polish. I like to be dramatic. Leave me alone.
The nail polish has got nothing to do with your
No, it
dramaticism.
really doesn't. You've always been dramatic.
Yeah. That doesn't affect whatsoever, Celia. You are just.
So can
I
you
don't paint my
be?
nails either. We are both dramatic.
in
Don't
the
you
best
start.
way. You are the wonderful drama that we expect from
Yeah.
you. Devils, archdevils. They
And the rest of
were-
us are the cleanup crew for all your
Amnesu.
drama.
There was an Amnesu, but I'm trying to remember
No, it
the
was
other
the fat
devils.
one that I shot in the
Yeah.
face.
Yeah. The other one are like draconic devils that.
They might even be in the monster manual. I don't even. Oh, here's the Amnesu. Hold on, here they are. Abishai.
That's the one.
Abishai. Sorry, I forgot.
Did
the
they
name.
both have to be an A name that's like a thing
Yeah,
to
I know,
remember?
just to make everything awkward. You've gone out of focus, Jack, for some reason. Your camera has gone really weird.
Jack's lost focus.
What?
What, in
That
this
never
game?
happens.
Nah.
Never.
Never.
I totally didn't play an artificer with ADHD for no reason
No.
whatsoever.
All right.
You have enshrined yourself within the Norn city, a great Minas Tirith, sort of great big blocks of stone put here, seemingly impossible to move, great big, built into a mountain. Huge in scale these blocks are. You've parked up your cart. You've rescued two goblins along the way who you left unattended in the cart.
I
have
didn't leave them
discovered that
unattended. I left him with my favourite cyborg.
the cyborg seems to have not noticed that they escaped when you went to see the stable boy to check on Bjorn and Espen. You are now you were in the house of Krell Krek, a white dragonborn who seemingly cared very little for your lives and was getting the best out of any deal that went on, because if the king is mad at you, he's the one who brought you to the city and you can be punished and for the death of the white dragon that you murdered, or if he is the one to bring great news of the youngling's survival, he's still in credit, basically. So he is going to probably move up the mountain, get a higher status. Very tiered living system here, the lowest of the low being the kobold servants who scurry everywhere, whom at the end of our last game had begun a revolution.
I'm just saying.
You
I'm
forgot
just
about
saying.
that. I'm seeing your face. You forgot about that.
The artifice, you know what my artifice is like, man. I want to help them.
Yes, you
was so busy.
You discovered Krell Krek naked with a chaise longue upon his back, thinking he was a horse. Arden proceeded to ride the chaise longue at one point and encourage the situation.
No, I was trying to de-escalate the situation.
But ended up riding the chaise longue round for some point.
So
That's what happened when you have a negative
Rayla
charisma.
thought it'd be a good idea to shoot the Dragonborn because turns out we didn't know this. I rolled an nat 20 on knowing what drugs are, and now Rayla's got a
canon.
history.
Yeah,
It's
well,
canon.
it's a drug called Molly's Bluff that was spiked into his pipe by one of the kobolds when Rayla tried to contact said kobold using message. He just said, "You've had a revolution."
And then Rayla went, "No, seriously, fine, stop spiking people. 1 second, I need to talk to the king. God Lord."
Yes, and that's where you find yourself in a carriage approaching.
Wait a minute, I will help.
You are approaching in a royal carriage bedecked in the finest gilt inlays, precious, semi-precious stones, and well-cushioned velvet seats. Mark, you were in Cube at this point? You hadn't been out of Cube at this point, or were you with our party?
No, he was out of Cube, and he had enough time for Arden to give him back the mask.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
on your hip you have the chattering mask, the face of the Lich Alavisca.
That I definitely want to get rid of long
Yeah,
term.
of course.
And also, Rayla had recently given you a sort of thing.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
have some sort of artificer gauntlet
yeah.
or glove.
Yes.
Have you added it to your sheet? That's the question.
No.
It's not a
I
magic
haven't.
item, it's just a thing. You can cast Warded Bond.
Ooh.
I sent
many
you
times?
what the spell does in Discord.
Once a day, I think you said.
Once a day?
No, up until my intelligence modifier.
Which is?
Oh.
1 second.
Does he have to put it as a? It's an infusion, is it? You've given him.
It's the way they do
Four.
it. It's stupid.
4 times.
8.
8?
It says 8.
Okay.
You got an 8+ on your intelligence modifier.
No, it's
Once a
like
day.
spell storing item 8. It's like its own thing on
Oh, it
my
might be
character sheet.
Is it like proficiency and something plus maybe? Okay. For 8 times you can cast Warding Bond a day. I'm not sure how the best way to add that to your sheet is. Probably just in your features and traits notes, maybe.
I'm just putting it in other possession. Oh,
Okay. Cool.
And also, I can stick whatever you want in it. I just thought Warded Bond would be a good thing to begin with.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Because I thought it'd be a good idea to give the barbarian spells.
Yes.
That's smart.
You are approaching the higher levels of the city of Norn. Sorry, yes. Yeah.
Sorry. How long is the travel?
The travel is approximately, you're traveling mostly up in terms of height. So, but the roads are well paved here, all the way up to the top of the highest pinnacle of Norn society, which is the king. You take probably about 45 minutes to an hour to travel up. Is it relevant for me to know?
Yes.
Okay, please let me know.
In the last 10 minutes or so of the travel, as Niala says that everywhere we're going to arrive.
Yeah, you kind of start seeing that you're passing through formal gardens now, covered in snow. Like everything is frozen. There are only like the wintry kind of trees planted here and shrubs that can live out the harshest of winters.
Yeah. She's just going to look at everyone. Give me 10 minutes and don't freak out.
And 10 minutes later.
10 minutes later, as a ritual, she is casting on the whole group various telepathic bond. You forge a telepathic link among up to 8 willing creatures of your choice within range.
Yes.
Physically linking each creature to all others, but the duration is for an hour. Until the spells end, the target can communicate telepathically through the bond, whether or not they have a common language. So yeah.
Cool. You are basically all now on Zoom.
Yeah.
But audio only. You're on Discord lounge with each other permanently for an hour, and you can't escape.
It's just like a little voice in all of your head, like, okay, so I just learned this spell. So does everyone hear me?
In my head, I'll just go, yeah.
Does anybody feel like this carriage ride has taken like a really long time? I mean, it feels like we've been in here for months.
It feels like some serious time has passed, but it's very strange having like another voice in my head that isn't the other voice in my head that's normally telling me not to do stuff.
You guys
That's a
normally
good
only have
point.
one
1
voice in your head.
second. I just like think at Ijara. Can you hear us? But not Ijara.
I can hear you, yes, she says out loud.
I'm just wondering if something else is going to answer.
Oh, no,
Oh,
she...
Nyala's inner voice though, she has like a weird echo, like as if like three voices were like speaking above each other.
like
It's clear.
layered. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Yes, I
Miss-
only hear one voice, Rook. It's
Yeah.
my voice, normally saying, "Where is the beer?"
Yes, I have that voice as well. It's a great voice. I
Is
love it.
Krello in the back of the carriage with us?
No, Krello is still at home. Krello does not
Yeah,
travel
cool.
with you.
So
Krellor is in
yeah.
a stupor.
I thought the spell might help because there might be some details that we might not want to tell, and we might not want to discuss that out loud.
So what I'll say is, when you want to communicate telepathically, literally just put your fingers to your head, so I can see visually that you are doing.
Charles Xavier, it.
Yeah, we're doing. Oh, yeah, whichever feels more appropriate at the time. Depends how this social interaction goes, I guess, Arden.
Let's
doesn't
be
it?
honest. Let's be honest.
I
So-
found all my artificer things.
Not even going to say anything,
Yeah.
just
Yeah, super high charisma group here. So let's go.
charisma's not
Two
terrible.
Yashara is the
no,
one that has the
debate.
highest charisma, but let's be honest, it's Yashara. And
Hey.
the second one is me.
Yeah, my charisma's dog shit.
The biggest charisma people are people that are you shouldn't trust talking to the king,
Yeah,
which is me and you.
yeah.
So
Can be reasonable.
you make your way through formal gardens, and the thick shod horses' hooves come to a halt on cobblestones covered in ice. You peer outside of your carriage. One way, all you can see is snowstorms and the plains of Frohast petering into the distance. And as you look to your left, like you just see a sheer face of mountain, but then this blizzard sort of clears around a central area, and you see a castle built, carved, embedded within the rock. It stands many 150 feet high into this mountain, built on layer upon layer, some of it built out of these huge hewn blocks, some of it literally like sort of melded out of the rock, burnt or chipped away, carved into this this rock edifice that you see before you. You are able to leave the carriage if you wish to. You can sort of see swirling snow around this area, and in the kind of faded distance through this miasma of snow and sleet, you can see two large doors that are entrances into the interior.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's a
This
fine
He's
is
castle.
compensating for something.
Shut up.
I said that to Rook because I knew who to tell that to.
Did you do it this way?
No,
all
I
hear
just,
it.
I just
out
nudged
loud.
his elbow. and went,
Just-
no, I didn't nudge his elbow. I nudged his knee because this
Yeah.
fucker is too big.
Yeah.
I think there is Ijara
Children.
Ijara
Fucking children.
Ijara sniggers.
I just
Well, come on then, let's get going. We can't sit around here in this plush, comfy, warm place anymore. We've got to go out back into the snow.
Oh. Are we going back out into the cold?
We're going into the cold. Out
I
into the
mean,
cold.
It was there somewhere.
Yeah, out of the.
Let's get into the hall out of the cold.
Let's go. Yeah,
Just-
that's the one. There we go.
go.
I'd rather get out of the cold.
Yeah. So
Yeah, but
you-
if we get out of the cold, we're going to meet your parents. So
do we proceed towards these doors, these imposing things in front
I
of you?
believe so.
You walk across these frozen flagstones, your feet crunching on where water has maybe briefly melted and cracking ice. Your feet crunch through the snow, and it's a white blizzard around you. You feel, you see icicles hanging from gargoyle heads that are hanging off of the building, and the wind whips about you and reddens your face where you have any bare skin. Your breath fogs in front of you and fills your vision as you kind of walk towards these doors. You're about 20 to 30 feet away, and you kind of proceed up a small sets of steps as you go up. Hence, the carriage couldn't get you any closer. And you come to these doors, which are they're 25 feet high and 15 feet wide. They are solid, thick wood with iron banding on them, thick plates, bolts, huge, that go through the building. And you see two guards standing either side of the doors.
Well, shit.
Confidence is key.
Oh,
They come to attention, and they've got huge halberds with these great big heads and spikes on, full plate armor.
So you wanted to chat.
We have an audience with the king.
Very good. Open the gates.
Okay.
That was easy.
It's the easy part. It's not going to be easy after. We basically murdered.
can we not even think about that in our heads, please? You don't know what these guys are capable of.
It's
Good
a
idea.
spell. No one can enter this spell.
Yala, you're putting a lot of faith in things that we know nothing about.
Where is the beer?
Oh, boy.
My inner voice again.
You get surround sound with it. No, Marek, you get Jara one ear, Marek the other ear.
Yeah,
The gates don't open.
Ishara, please quiet. It's already hard enough for me to think straight in general. Now it's going to be even more difficult because I have all of you in my head.
One of the guards clears his throat. Open the gates!
I would like to state one thing, just because of me. I like to think of the idea. I'm not going to do it because it'd be irritating as all hell. That Rayla's brain is the worst.
I think it almost has like
Only
a
for
ticking.
speaking.
Yeah.
It has
It's only
like
for speaking.
a annoying tick that goes around. Like
It's just the worst.
it's almost like a clockwork thing that all of you now have like a snap, 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 snap in your head. And you're like, I wish I could mute that guy.
Are you guys having
You can
issues
just
with the
hear a
doors?
drill and you don't know where it's coming from.
No, not at all. Tung, tung. Open the gates!
Whereabouts is the guy who
Is-
opens the gate?
Is
Do
this does this usually happen?
I look at
performance
the guard
issues?
and say, whereabout is the guy who opens the gates? Just
Do
point
you
to
need a
them.
hand?
Having
No.
trouble performing?
We shall open the gates, they say, and they both walk towards, and
Shut up!
they give it like a push and a nudge, and they begin to open.
When they kind of turn to look at the gate, can I kind of just like give them a little hand?
Yeah.
Just-
They look at you a little bit kind of like, should he be doing this? I don't
It's
really
fine, I
know.
don't
It's
mind.
our royal duty. And they basically let you inside, and then they kind of, in their plate armor, it's quite an awkward thing to hold this barred door and then shuffle backwards to close the door because there's no obvious handle. They're
Help
just
them
trying
again.
to, just close them.
Yes.
I just like the idea is as it shuts, you just hear two plate armors hit the dirt as he just pushes the door on them.
Yeah, you just hear this. Thank you, clang. As they
I'll kind
close.
of like whisper through the door. I won't tell if you don't.
Thank you. Yeah, the
I drop a silver piece on the floor and just kick it under the door.
just how to
Do we see that?
everyone would see it. I don't think he was hiding it.
No.
You're tipping royal knights.
Arden!
Um,
No!
wasn't their
Can you
job, and they
answer?
did it anyway.
It's money.
Yeah.
It just. Oh. Let's go.
Yes.
Come to
Okay.
me. We'll meet you in the king.
So you're inside. You're in an entranceway. Can you make me a group perception?
Sure.
I've got that little chest, George.
I got it for Christmas.
I've got mine full of stickers. I think mine's bigger than yours.
15.
13.
Should I use Sprite or Vimto?
Vimte, of course.
Think.
So, what was it? Perception.
Yes, please.
That's a 9.
9,
13.
beautiful. So 9,
Welcome
a
back.
13, critically average. Excellent. A 15 and Arden.
25.
Hey, the one
Look
without
at
one.
that, sharp
Right.
eyes. I didn't roll for a Jara. Let's see what she gets. I don't know what her. Does anybody have her sheet up on the screen? Because I don't have it right now.
I don't.
Okay, cool.
I can get it if you wish.
Yeah, because Beans just nicked my phone to speak to my mother.
Perception is.
If anyone's in the campaign, it'd be really helpful.
Her perception is +0.
So she gets a 12. Arden, you're the one to kind of, when you slide that silver piece under the door, you look around and you can see that there is chains that are attached to the door. And then they go either side of the walls in this hallway. They vanish through sort of little portholes like this. And you can see there's some sort of mechanical operation to these doors. You then also notice on the ground floor, you see like 2 little archways with steps that kind of that look like they go on a spiral staircase to kind of raise you up to the height above the door. And the rest of the corridor, I'll just describe that to you, is 50 feet long. It is 40 foot wide, and lined along this procession are statues of Dragonborn. They are 10 foot high apiece, each one sat on a 5 foot high plinth. And they go on and on and on. And in the gaps in between, you see banners of varying age, from really, really ancient to more modern. As you get towards the doors, you can sort of see the kind of procession of time is engraved within these fabrics. The older ones are threadbare and falling apart, even though very well maintained. Just the nature of time will undo all things.
I
Yes.
kind of do a Homer Simpson, like when he steps backwards into the bushes, but I'm kind of walking backwards towards that corridor to go up one of the spiral staircases to see why the hell whoever's in charge of opening the gates didn't open the gates.
Cool.
Where the fuck are you going?
Just checking.
You proceed up a set of spiral stairs, but you're crouching slightly to do so. They are smaller in height.
Kobolds.
You
Oh,
run
God.
you run to the top, and you find which one did you go, left or right?
I assume they both go to the same place, so I just went to the nearest one to me. I'm gonna say left.
In the left hand kind of area, you follow it up and you find a small work area. You can see a mechanical switch and like a crank, like a hand crank, attached to a selection of cogs and levers and gears that clearly operate opening and closing the doors. You can also see on the end of the chain there's a counterweight that goes down into a concealed chamber, but you can just about make out the top of a large metal weight, and it is abandoned.
There's nobody at their post.
There's a little store. There is an empty wooden bowl with a wooden spoon inside it.
I put my hand like over the bowl. Is there any kind of residual warmth, or is it cold?
just slightly. You can barely, not even you wouldn't serve this, but you can just tell that it has been recently consumed.
Is
Maybe in the
there
last half
any
hour.
other kind of in the last half hour?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there
You can
anything
see
else? Any
there's
other corridors or anything off of this, or is
No,
it just
this
back down the
is a
stairs?
functionary little kind of tower. You do have a small peephole that looks outside, and from there you can say, "They gave me a silver. Very strange. Yeah, not given money for doing that before. No, maybe we should open the doors more often. Maybe. Supposed to be them kobolds jobs, though. Yeah, them kobolds. And yeah, that's all you see. And you've got like there's two little windows, one that looks down into the entranceway, one that looks outside. They are not glass; they're just literally holes to the outside.
I make my way back downstairs and
What is it?
I think we might have a kobold problem. Just going to nip up the other set.
Yeah.
What do you
The other
mean a
side.
kobold problem?
Call it a problem.
Go up the other set of stairs.
You climb up the other stairs. You find a similar setup. You excuse me. You find a small book in this area. And it's just called "Behold, the Dragonborn Comes."
Oh no!
I quickly just glance through the pages of said book.
It's erotic.
Smut.
It's smut. Dragon smut.
Are you going to pick it up?
Yara, I think I found a book you might like.
Okay. Is it about magic?
I said a Jara.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yes. Does it
Yeah.
have pictures?
I don't want to find out. I'll bring it down to you.
Oh, excellent! I love to see. Does it? Oh yes, bring it.
Just take another look around, make my way back down.
Yeah, same situation.
Just
Abandoned.
just literally just not even looking, just palm off the book to Ajara when
Yeah.
I come down the stairs.
She's like flicking through illustrations. She just pockets it for now, like knows this is not the time for this. And then you just get in your head like it's just like I love to see them naked. like it just goes over the voice chat kind of thing. And she's like, oh, sorry. My mind is running away with me.
For a split second, you just hear Rayla's medical brain go, to be honest, I kind of want to know how they work. She's a lizard. I don't know how they work.
I had to see it, so now the rest of you do too.
I mean, I did try and fix
I'm willing
Kraylor's
to
leg,
share
and
the
their
book
bones
with
are different.
everybody. Everybody can have one night with it.
Yay.
No, it's just I tried to set Kraylor's leg, and I fucked it up
Arden
because their
swings
bones
that
are
way.
different.
Yala, I hope you're happy with this spell.
It's
Anyway,
just I tried to set Kraylor's leg, but their bones are different, and I'm pretty sure I fucked it up.
We're going to meet the king. Come on. I
don't-
should we
don't
go
wanna-
and
I really don't
Wanna
think
hear-
this book will help you mend any legs.
maybe third
And
legs?
she
It-
just
it,
walks.
it might mend the heart.
Or
Ah!
This might spread some legs. Right.
Then
You proceed down the
Rook
noble.
says third legs, and then for a split second, you just see bionic. You know what?
continues walking.
Nyala, your feet.
I've never
tread
tried to do that. That might be a good idea.
onto the carpet. You're booted at the moment, so you can't quite feel the. Have you got
I
boots?
don't have boots.
No, you haven't.
I don't have boots. I have bandages around my
Mhm.
beans, but that's it.
Mm-hmm. You feel the texture of this carpet is a thick
That's
weft,
Such a weird sentence.
and I have bandages around my beans.
That's such a weird sentence.
It is a strange sentence, and one you should probably only utter in D&D, but that's lovely. You
Bandaged beans. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Well, I'll tell you later something else about beans. But anyway,
No. Look, you've got the book. That's enough.
you pad down with your bandaged beans down the corridor. These noble statues of wise and valiant-looking dragonborn posed
Thinking of none of it.
posed in. Look, I'm trying to turn the scene around from Dragonborn.
You did this.
I know.
You did this.
Yeah.
That was one of your book name suggestions, young man.
I
Luke.
know.
He wrote most of them.
Yeah.
Only because he did a poll on a D&D forum to find out books for like what would be smutty dragon porn books.
And the
that's
best
brilliant.
part is, though, he ruined his notifications because everyone was happy to help.
Yeah. But Luke was getting pinged like so much.
I love it. I love it.
There is
I've
now a
got
list.
there's about 50 responses on that thread.
We've got them in the Discord now. So if you ever
It
need,
has its own section. I am never showing my
Yeah.
mother the Discord.
Yeah.
yes, these Dragonborn look down on you with a sort of sense of resilience, maybe disdain from some of them as the statues look down upon you. They are dressed in, some of it dressed in robes to kind of resemble and like looking into tomes to represent the wise Dragonborn. Some are dressed in full plate to represent the warrior, and each one has a plaque declaring which king of Norn it was and how long ago they lived. And you come to it. Sorry, yes, Ray.
Jonty, if you see this, you tell nobody about fuck all. Recently told my cousin about this.
Okay.
You tell nobody.
You see some doors in front of you. They are smaller than the ones before, kind of kaleidoscoping into this the central chamber. They are wooden doors with the ability to be barred, obviously, but they don't appear to be at this time.
As we were walking down the corridor, I just want to take note of all the different kings' names.
Okay, cool. I shall send you a list. I do not have them right now,
That's all right.
but I can send you a list of the names. Yep.
That's okay. That's all right.
He's going to knock on the door.
The doors stay still.
I'm just going to open it.
I think there's been a strike.
The doors open onto more red carpet that proceeds forwards. It's into
And
a
because
room.
because we're not raising the barn, I'm just going to close them behind us.
Yeah. You can push them shut behind you. This room is imposing. You see approximately 100 knights
Oh, damn.
in armor lining the side of this carpet,
Oh fuck!
all standing to attention, all with halberds.
Oh
Just
fuck!
see him go. I can do invisibility, by the way.
You can see 120 feet away at the far end of this carpet a dais raised, and you can see marked on the carpet are different, they're like bands across the carpet. And make me history. Anybody who's got proficiency in history?
Nope.
If any
While
of you
people are rolling, I would like to say one thing.
Yes.
Rayla just got, in his head goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I didn't bring enough bullets.
Why
fine.
we've no. We're gonna take. Nope.
Nope.
Don't think that. Don't think that. We're fine.
We've not done anything wrong. We've not done anything wrong, and if shit hits the fan, I have my smashy.
You just came back.
It's fine. I'm fit as a fiddle.
I did recently buy diamonds. I'm just saying.
Fine.
That's not an illegal thing to do. Is anybody proficient in the history?
No, it's just, in other words, I have a revivify loaded.
Yeah, I'm not proficient.
No one proficient. Oh, I don't know. Can someone check if Ishara is? Because I don't have Ishara sheet. Just a second. Sorry, if someone whoever had it out.
Nope. In fact, she has a -1.
Okay, so
I do have a +5 in history.
Let's make a
She's not
religion
proficient.
check. Whoever's proficient. Is anyone proficient in religion?
No.
Nope. Neither
Is-
me
Bad
nor
at
Ilshara.
books.
I
Neither
think
is it. Oh,
Okay.
no. We carry on.
Ooh, no.
you carry on walking forwards. Upon the throne, as you kind of start making it out, is is a dragonborn of large proportions. Sorry, yes.
Because I have a soldier background, would I know what the bands mean?
It is nothing to do with militaristic. It's more of a ceremonial
Yeah,
thing.
just like being like around the thrones and stuff.
Okay, make me a history at just a straight roll on a history.
Okay. That is a 15.
You believe these are marks imposed to witter out the peasantry to lords, to ladies, where one might take the knee
Yeah.
at certain points along this carpet.
Okay.
Well,
They are grades of trust in a way. So how close you can get to the king.
Stop at the fucking first band. Stop at the fucking first band.
okay. Why?
Just
Okay.
okay.
Do,
Just
do we kneel? Do we?
we stand and then we kneel. Okay.
Oh, I.
Once we're acknowledged, we stand up.
Do
Okay.
we have to kneel?
Follow my lead.
Okay.
You approach the first
You hear a
band.
gun cocking because it's right
You-
ahead.
Must I remind you that I'm the
Did
only
you do
one
it
that speaks
stealthily?
Draconic?
No, I mean, like in his head, you just hit.
Cool.
Must I
He's
remind you
taking.
that?
He doesn't like any of this, and you can just feel the seething.
Must I remind you that I'm the only one that speaks Draconic? Just in case.
You approach the first band and you come to a halt. Can someone please roll me a D4? I don't care who. Who wants to do it?
Yeah,
Oh,
sure. Oh,
Oh.
okay.
go on.
Who's doing it? Who's doing
She
it?
just shouted 4, so I assume that was the number.
Oh,
Oh no. No. I,
Oh.
I didn't roll. I was waiting. I just
okay.
said
Jack,
sure.
you roll it.
Never mind. Might as well just go with her. 4.
Cool. Upon the throne sits a dragonborn of large proportions. We're not talking in terms of being obese like Krell or Krek. This one is draped in simple robes, but fills them beyond what you could have ever seen on any dragonborn before. They have a wide, proud chest, and they have crenellations across the top of their head that sprout those tendrils down as like a wise sort of beard that kind of falls down over the top of the robe. They have long fingers that are attached to, which have large claws on the end that are filed beautifully. They're attached to muscular hands that look like they could crush fruits, pumpkins with ease. This guy's hulking, basically, and fills the throne perfectly. It's made for them, but they also fill the room with a sense of pride. But you also get an immense sense of calm and balance from this individual.
Holy fuck! I would let him rail me to the sun. But she's having a straight face while speaking that.
You don't even need the book.
Sorry, did I say that? Sorry. I'm
Yeah.
Yeah,
sorry.
I don't think this spell's a good idea.
Sorry. I'm just
Um,
trying to distract myself
They
here.
they straighten themselves in the throne and clasp their hands together, and they peer down this. You're now about 110 feet away to where you got to, and the guards have not moved. They are solid. They are, standing full to attention. You have no long idea how long they've stood here on guard, ready for this situation. It just seems like this is how you meet the king.
She bows.
As I bow down, I look exits to this current room.
There are two exits either
Cool.
side of the throne room. about
And the one behind us. What
and
we
the one
came
behind
through.
you. Yes, yeah. So there's 2 doors,
Okay.
throne and exit behind you. They're we're going to say 110 feet away. They're separated by about 40 feet either side of the throne room. There's also behind and supporting the ceiling in this space, there are pillars. There are about 4 pillars that kind of are evenly spaced down this room, and on the ceiling, which is a large domed assemblage, there are low hanging globes, which you've seen before, that kind of give off. These are they're like tuned down or to a different frequency of light from the light that you've seen before. You saw some in Krell or Krex garden when you went in, but these are more. These give off a more amber reddish tone rather than a sunlight that you were seeing before. A bit kind of mood lighting for to set the scene.
Yeah, I'm pretty
You
sure Kralo's got one missing.
did
That
you
I just took apart to find out how it worked
did you
and
get to
figured it
it?
out or didn't.
They're quite high up.
I
They
have
were,
a flying dragon as a pet.
oh, you've tried to flee. Well, we'll discuss that later. That's a sideline. We'll have to look at that later, because we need some checks to see what goes on there. And do you take the knee, everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, no, Mitchell immediately does.
I would like to say thing for character reasons. He is the last to kneel.
Sure. Arden, do you
Everyone
kneel?
else kneels and he just goes.
Arden, do you drop?
Yep.
You do. Okay, cool. You take the knee, and then he says, "Well, now, so you are the heroes of Kirkansex, are you?"
I'm immediately going to trigger an emboldening bond.
Okay.
So while any bonded creature is within 30 feet of another one per turn, they can roll a d4 and add it to the attack roll, ability check, or saving throw they make.
You feel
So-
this surge of confidence rush through each of your systems as you feel the soft wave of magic exude from Arden.
She is going to respond in Draconic. But she's going to translate through the magical ball. That's also why I did it.
So
So
they
she
can
we have
doesn't
understand
have
it.
to repeat. So she's like,
Perfect. Yeah, that's great. You're like almost like you're like Google Translate and Discord all together.
yeah.
Let's go.
I don't think the title hero exactly fits.
And,
That's what they are saying. That is the news that comes my way.
when they say
Oh.
Hiroki Kanzak's, Ray just looks at everyone else. And he's like, I'm catching strays again.
In your head or out loud?
In his head. Sorry, I need to do the thing.
Yeah.
My apologies.
We were called heroes because at the time the city was in danger and we didn't know any better.
You protected those who you considered your own. Those who you considered innocent and weak.
They were getting massacred by your charge that was under the influence of a greater evil.
We are most aware of the greater evil that drove.
Yeah, I'm going to say some stuff to you. Can you translate it so I can repeat it? So, like, you tell me the translation so I can say it.
Sure.
So, essentially, I'm going to say this in my head to Nyala. Nyala's going to say it back in Draconic, and then I'm going to say the Draconic.
Yeah, cool. Let's just say it out loud from
Yep.
you rather than pass it back and forth.
We saved the weak, and the weak have served us in a way since. Without their service, we would not have made it here to you. Transactional help, as it were.
What the fuck would you say that?
I'm trying to think how they think. They have kobolds helping them.
And
They have the weak serve them.
so you have come before me today. Why?
It had come to our attention that this, I'm going to call it what it is, this lich had the younglings of your charge. And
We are aware. We mourn them.
we freed them.
Make
They
me
are
an
alive.
Make me an insight check with
Okay.
advantage.
Yeah, I have a passive insight of 18. Does it help?
It does, but I want you to roll for it as well.
Okay.
It's just why mourn what isn't dead?
Okay. And second one. Okay, that's a nat 20.
Yes!
28.
Come
28.
on!
Let's go.
Come on! So,
28.
yeah, you look at him and
Can add a D4 to that if you want.
oh, come on!
Yeah.
Make it over.
Smash
Make
it.
it over.
That 30. Over that 30. Let's go.
Smash it.
30.
Let's
Thirty.
go.
Yes.
30.
You are with your Dragonborn language. When you start speaking it, you almost start like moving your head how the Dragonborn move, and you sort of intuit, even at this distance, you see a slight flattening of some of the the crests, and a sort of limpening of the tendrils that come down from his face. But he holds a stern expression still. But it's these micro feature changes that you notice with your 30 insight check, which is bloody amazing. And you see them sort of not fold, but they're gentler. And their voice changes ever so slowly. You saved them. What do you
Yes.
mean? Their hides?
No, they're alive. They're alive.
They live.
Yes.
You were going to return them to you.
What? He almost stumbles over his words at this point, as he is confused as to why you don't have them here, why they aren't presented before him, and where they might be. You see an utter look of confusion almost flash over his face, and he shakes his head and says, "You mean to tell me that the younglings live, and they are not within the walls of Norn?"
Do you know of a royal consort? Prince Tristan.
Huston Fenric.
Tristan. Yeah, Prince Tristan. Do you know the consort of the name of Tulf?
A worm of a man.
We underestimated him.
Pale of skin, slight of form.
Slick of mind as he is of tongue.
What of him?
He has your dragons.
In Drusk.
By what means did he obtain the dragons from your charge?
He stole the vessel that is my family's home, where we had hidden the dragons in. Namely because we were going back to Kirkenzaks and letting them out after a dragon had attacked the city, would have possibly killed them.
For their safety.
He mind controlled the crew and stole the boat.
When
I'm giving
he
you third direction.
when he commandeered the ship, I doubt he was aware of what he had below, but by no means will he know now.
And you know this individual travels to Drosk how?
Magic.
We made one of his agent talk.
I see.
We're going after him.
You
Are you
are.
on the right or wrongs? Truly.
He hurt somebody I like.
It's personal. In a way. We have a common enemy.
He drums his fingers for a moment. Then he's thinking. You can see the pensive look on his face, a calculating look. Puts his fingers to his lips and then just snaps his fingers twice. And you see a kobold come out of one of the doorways and start walking with a chalice.
I
To-
narrow my eyes at this kobold. Can I insight check?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I put my hand in my pocket and get ready for lesser restoration.
I'm gonna grab my Leviathan axe.
Just
No.
Dirty 20.
He holds himself with all royal pomp and ceremony as he holds the chalice with one hand, the hand underneath with the beautiful embroidered handkerchief underneath for, mopping one's lips after supping on a delicious wine. There is a vindictive look in its eyes
Oh no.
as it proceeds towards the throne.
What's draconic for long live the king? And
Yeah.
She tells him to you.
Okay.
I look at the kobold and I look at the king and I say that.
Yeah. Are you trying to intimidate?
No, I'm trying to hint.
Yella has wide eyes.
You
She looks
say,
at the
"Long
kobold
live the king!"
terrified.
And at that point, the halberds in sequence, and he says,
And I want to see the
"You wish
kobold's
my
reaction.
long life." There's a slight hunching of the shoulders, like, and then carries on walking towards the king.
Yella's wide eyes looking at the kobold like,
Do we think that this kobold is trying to kill him?
100%.
Yes or no right now?
yes, yes, yes,
100%.
Yes.
D-
I'm going to run
100%.
forwards.
I'm basically
No.
planning an antidote right
I'm
now.
going to run forward and throw my axe at the chalice.
At the chalice. Okay, so
No. Make him drink it. Make him drink it.
No.
Okay,
Make the kobold drink
we're
it.
gonna roll for initiative because
Okay.
these guards cannot be surprised because there's so many of them.
Yeah.
And you starting to make a move over the line triggers them to action.
That's fine.
How far away is the kobold from the?
He is about. So it's 40 feet between the doors. So he's walked 10 feet so far across this way while you
So
were
we're
inside.
120 feet away from the king, and the kobold is 30 feet away from
about
the king.
30 feet away from the king. Yeah. So let's have some initiative rolls, please.
That's fine. I get advantage on initiative because I am fucking sick.
Can someone tell me what Jara's plus is as well?
It is
Oh, shit.
plus 7.
Jara has +7. Yeah. Oh,
Does she get advantage as well on something?
Not on initiative.
Okay.
She gets advantage on charm.
Charmed, because she's elven.
Being
Yeah.
charmed and magic.
Cool. One of my other guys has got advantage on initiative. Right, let's go 20 and up.
22.
22. Okay, sort of 15 to 20.
16.
1 second, that might be me, but I'm doing math in my head. I hate it when my brain does this.
Let's have 10 to 15. Okay. No,
Rayleigh, you got 15, yeah.
Thank you.
15, Ray. Okay. What about you, Arden?
11.
So our fastest moving person is down the thing.
Mhm.
So immediately the guards move to block. They move in a seamless wall and stand opposing you. Okay. There are two groups. So we're dealing with these as mobs, basically, or clusters of fighting. We're not going to fight each individual 100 soldiers. So there's 4 groups of 25, basically, that are going for you to protect their king.
Yeah.
They have their backs turned to the king in this instant that you start. As you stand, they get this kind of like a free action in this point and block a free movement just to block the way because they can't be surprised.
Yeah, it's fine.
Rook, it is your turn though.
So how close am I to the kobold?
You're 120 feet roughly away.
Okay.
You 60 feet and throw the axe.
Well, I've only got 40 feet. Can
'Cause
I?
Not monk.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot how fast I am.
You are super quick. That's why we needed you
natural,
higher.
My natural speed is 60. Like without
that's
even dashing.
ludicrous.
That's why we needed you up on the high on the initiative. But what happened there?
Right. So I'm going to run.
Okay.
Dash.
You're gonna dash.
Yeah.
So
I'm
okay,
gonna
cool.
dash.
Are you gonna dash through or round?
Because that's a lot of things to hit you.
Yeah.
Through.
You're gonna try
God.
and
I'm gonna go
accost.
through.
Rage. Please rage.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Rage. Okay.
And then
Cool.
can I use like some sort of like athletics to get
I think
through
we're going to
them?
be contested athletics, but now because Bean's got my phone, I don't have the stat block, obviously. So let me just find what their stuff is.
Okay. Because I am just charging through.
Just run.
All
Yeah.
7'4" of me.
Yeah. Now, let's see if it's this one. No, it's not this one, but I might just use this one for a minute. Oh no, because that's a wrong. Is there any possibility I can have my phone back? Yeah, if you've done normal chatting. Sorry, guys, just a second.
That's right.
I've got it like on my phone and like written out.
It's all good. Oh, quick question.
Yes.
Because we've been traveling, would I have had a long rest before?
You would have had a
today?
long rest. Yes,
Cool.
yes, you would.
Because
You
I'm
had
still
you would have
hurt
had a long rest at Krell Crex as well. So
I'm still hurt from whatever we fought before.
last time, yeah.
Yeah. It was only like 20 hit points, but still could mean the difference between me making this and not making this.
Yeah, I think we're going to end up using those diamonds sooner or later.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we'll roll it off against the first horde. They're going to have advantage on each of this because there's so many of them.
Jesus Christ!
You're going to roll straight, and I'm
If
going to
any
roll.
of them have
You
the
have a
sense,
D4.
if
because
any if a single one of them has the sentinel feat, we're not getting far.
Right, let's have your first contested athletics for the first block.
Okay, that is 32.
You make it through the first block, bludgeoning through the crowd of steel plates. You just hear crunch. You can hear noses and fingers breaking as you smash your way through this mass of halberds. You got to do a second one for me. Oh my God, I'm rolling terrible. That's better.
Wait. Strength checks. That's just straight strength. That's not
No,
athletics.
no, athletics check it would be, sorry.
Yeah, no. So when I rage, I get advantage on strength checks. That's just strength checks. That's not athletics.
No.
Okay, cool.
No, I think it would be
I
that.
think it counts.
Yeah,
Oh,
it would.
it counts.
Yes,
Okay
yeah.
then. Second one advantage is 30.
You make it through the second set of armored bodies. I'm going to make you do one more for
Yeah.
this side as some of the third company peel off and try and snag you with their javelin, with their halberds and stuff. Rock,
Oh,
you're
God.
rolling amazing.
God bless advantage. That is math. 31.
And Rook, like a bullet train, you smash through these armor-plated warriors. You tell me how does it look? Like
So-
like
Brooke, like literally just from kneeling, almost like a runner's start, kind
Yeah.
of just starts bolting. Like,
yeah, and these walls close in like this,
and I kind of just
yeah.
boff. As soon as I get through the third one, my hand's going around to the axe, and I just scream, "I'm trying to save your life."
Okay.
Shut up.
Tell us translating at the same time.
Yeah. Well, he understands common.
Yeah.
You bellow it with your raging voice.
Yeah.
Make
I'm trying to save your life.
Yeah, and you
Stop
let loose the
making this
axe.
goddamn
Oh, you can't let
difficult.
loose the axe.
I can't.
So you're through the individuals, right? Nyala, it's your. Sorry, have you bonus action actioned?
Yeah,
bonus action rage. Yeah, cool.
As
Turn
many
done.
checks as and then free action for speech.
Turn done. Yeah, Nyala, it is your turn.
Okay, so would you say I have enough? The way is quite parted. So do you say I have enough way to march?
They close in immediately. So Rook has made their way through, but they kind of pile back in. They're like reforming their shield line, if you know what I mean.
Okay. With my tabaxi doubled speed,
Yes.
would you say I managed to squeeze?
You will get every opportunity of attack of opportunity. Oh no, they've all used their reaction to attack him.
Are you effectively just, you're not like the wake on a ship? You're just going to run behind Rook?
I would say make me. You're trying to squeeze in between like Rook's bow wave.
Have any of these actually tried to attack, or have they just moved into?
Just the last one.
They basically are just trying to stop you from getting through. They're like a physical wall at the moment. They rolled terribly on initiative, so they haven't had a chance to do
I
any.
know, but like opportunity attack on
Their
Rook,
opportunity
kind of
attack was to try and block
okay,
this side.
so that they've used their reaction.
There is one set that hasn't used its reaction or anything.
Okay.
Yet, so. Nyala, what do you do? Describe it to me, and then I will tell you what check you need to make to squeeze through.
What I want to do is I'm going to use my double speed tabaxi, so
which would take you up to how fast?
60 feet.
60, okay.
And I want to be able to cast, and because I have a feat for that, so it's double. So that would be 60 walking, and I have a range of 60 with Mage Hand, which is invisible.
Oh, it's the invisible one, yeah.
Yeah, because I have telekinetic thing. We want to summon my Mage Hand to block the way of the kobold and basically like
knock the glass out of his hand,
Yeah.
kind of thing. Okay, I'm gonna say you're gonna have to make some acrobatics to squeeze through this space if you want to take that action. You're gonna have to do 3 sets. Oh, well, you're gonna do. I was gonna say you need to make 2 acrobatics checks to get through with a DC of 16.
Yeah, I can still. Hold on. I need to check something.
Also got the
Oh,
D4
it's a
from
saving throw. Fuck.
You got a D4 as well, remember?
Yeah. I mean, I can try, but I have a +3 on. I need to check. Okay, let's try, but not the first one. That's a 7.
Okay, you can't even add the D4, no point.
No.
Yeah, and that's a 12 for the second one.
12. You can't even make it up there with the second one. So you run in and try to get through this bow wave. What happens is you are surrounded by these troops at this point. So you have one set surrounding you. You don't get past the first chunk of guards. They surround you.
I still okay. So
You've moved about maybe 10 feet closer.
so I still that's still
That's
60
100 foot.
60 summoning. So 10, 7 +3. So I make it just about 100 with my action to summon Magen and Magen that moves and swipe it.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to make you make an Arcana check then for this because it is at the end of your range. You're asking the mage hand to do something that it can normally only just carry and move things. You're actually making it make like a almost like a grapple action to try and dislodge this from the hand. So this is the power of your mage hand's spirit trying to remove this thing from the kobold's hands.
Should I use my mental dice because D&D
If you're
Beyond seems to
if you're feeling lucky with the metal dice, I'll allow you to roll it. Come on.
okay. Don't fuck me up. Whoop. 16 + 9, so
Come on. Yeah.
Numbers.
So
27, I
this
think.
invisible
25.
Add
this
the
invisible-
4.
Oh yeah, come on, roll.
Oh.
Yeah, the D4.
Make it 30.
Can't make it
So
30.
4.
29.
Oh! Excellent. So with it, yeah, this kobold's like still proceeding quite eligibly towards the king with this thing, and you just knock this glass out, this chalice out of their hand. I'm gonna make them make a dexterity save. They make the dexterity save, leap out of the way. The liquid, the chalice collides with the floor. The liquid collides with the floor, hisses, and starts melting into the flagstones.
I am so sorry, my king.
You are surrounded by you're still surrounded by aggressive warriors. They haven't seen this go on behind you. That is your turn, I believe. You got a
Yeah.
bonus section. You've done your bonus sections. We are at Ray. Only the king sees this. The king has. Oh, I need to roll the initiative for the king. Oh, crikey. Okay. He real slow.
Oh boy.
He's
We're
too
going to
busy
go.
in thought.
Yeah, he's thinking about what's going on and then like why are they attacking me? Yeah. So please continue. Ray.
I need to see because I'm short and in a crowd.
Yes.
Effectively. I put one hand on Scraps and just tell him up.
Okay.
Just grab on and be like, up.
And does he rise onto his hind legs?
What? No, this fecker's got wings.
Oh, he's just gonna fly. Yeah, so
I love it.
I just grab on and I'm basically I'm just grabbing onto this thing with one hand. And
you got
going,
one
"Up
hand
now."
free. One hand free.
So I need
What
one
do you
hand
do?
free in case I need to shoot this goddamn kobold.
Yeah. You see, as the kobold jumps out of the way, he draws something from behind his back also, as you fly up.
Now, 1 second. I am panicking. I am how...
So how far can Scraps fly?
1 sec, he's in a weird place.
So are we all, buddy. So are we all. We're sitting around a computer pretending to fight a dragon. pretending to fight hordes of knights.
40 feet.
40 feet. So you can fly 40
So
feet
20.
over. I'm going to say you're going to go just above the crowd, so we're not going to do any Pythagorean calculations here. So we're going to just go to like sort of, so 110 minus 40, we're at 70 feet.
Okay, so that's what I've got.
70 feet range with his normal movement. Can he dash and fly? He can get closer, and he doesn't have to take... He has
True, he
dash.
could. I would like to dash and
Mhm.
add another 40.
There you go. You are
30 feet.
30 feet away.
30. Okay. I would like to cast web at the kobold.
Okay.
So I basically just net gun him.
What's your range on web?
60.
Oh,
Cool. Deck save for me, is it?
Yeah,
Or what's the DC?
17.
No, it didn't make it.
Okay, so I net gun the kobold.
He's like, begin to draw a
Have
dagger.
you
And you
seen
say,
like the big like net gun things?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I just
like,
load a net. I basically load one of those into my gigantic ass crossbow, and just net gun the kobold to the
Yeah.
wall.
He
need to
blams against.
electrify it next.
He blams against the wall. And he is pinned.
I can just imagine he's just there with the knife against the wall, like
Yeah, like literally, the knife is like this, and his body's like this against the wall. Arden, it is your turn after. Ray, have you done all your actions and stuff that you would like to complete this turn?
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure the kobold stayed still.
He's pretty stuck, yes.
Cool.
Mr. Arden.
For me to squish him.
With all the guards now otherwise engaged with my fellow party members, me being at the back of the initiative order, I would like to make my way up 60 feet closer.
Yeah, so you're going to run round the
yeah, just be like, excuse me. Yep, thank you.
Yeah, cool.
Beg your pardon. Excuse me. Thank you. Lovely. So I'm 60 feet, within 60 feet of the kobold.
Kobold and the king, we're going to say, essentially, at this point.
Yep. And I'm going to cast command.
Okay. Wisdom
Kobold.
save?
Yep.
No, doesn't pass. What do you command?
Confess.
He starts blurting out a string of nonsense in Draconic. Niala,
Translating.
you understand it and start translating it through the mind web. He's basically saying, we are tired of being oppressed. We have risen up. We have come to take over the Dragonborn realm. No longer do they have the fear of the white dragons over us. Their power is nothing without them. We are just as mighty as those, and with our goblin allies, we shall overthrow them and stop the oppression.
Yeah, goblins. I hate goblins.
Let's not mention any goblins.
Yes, just
Let's
remember they're my
not.
kin.
At this point, we are going to skip the guard. The guards would normally make a turn, but a lot of stuff has gone on, and most people have dashed past.
I'm pretty sure they're just waiting for orders now.
and have turned
like,
around. Most of
I'm
them
going to
kind of
use my bonus action to go another 60 feet up to the king.
up to the king. Okay, you kind of dash through these people and get so close up to him. What do you? You've got a moment. You've got this.
Well, it's like I'll have just done that and then gone like just
command.
gone, confess.
Yeah, confess, and then up to the king. What do you do when you're up to the king?
Like just nothing. Like I'm there. I'm like.
So you
The
stand
kobold,
guard.
like, Yeah, just be like kind of in between the kobold and the
Yeah,
king.
and
Like
do you like brace to sort of almost like protect him from the kobold,
almost
or?
to like, yeah, just to like be like kind of make sure that if the kobold did have any other
Ah,
tricks up its sleeve or there was any other kobolds coming
yeah, yeah.
on there.
You stand proud almost between them, and you hear this string of draconic nonsense spill from his mouth, and Niala translates it round, and the king stands and he says to his guards, "These are not the ones you should be blocking. Why has this not come to my attention? What do they mean they're uprising? Guards, seek them out."
Yes, please, because I'm a bit squished.
They move away from you.
Oh,
They all start trying to
Just
proceed out of the room. The line up, hunt them down,
let
find
go.
these lollygaggers and sort them out. Have them done with. Show them what it means to rise up against the Norn. What do they mean of? Is he still under the power? He's under the power of command. So the
Only
king,
for his
Yeah.
for his like last turn.
yeah. So the king will walk over to the webbed goblin and peel the dagger out of his hand and look at the blade. A poisoned blade. You wished to end my reign. With this and that, a sorry backup plan for you. What do you mean about goblins? And again, he spurts out a kind of thing. We know where you've kept them. We know that you have kept them for years and years. Paradise it might seem for them, but they don't know. They don't know the real world. We're going to show them what it's really like.
I can show you the world.
Not
Shove
again.
it.
Not again. We had that with
Damn
the
it, it's in my
lich.
head now.
We've had that with the lich.
Sorry, carry on.
Shimmering splendor.
Yeah.
I just can't wait
No!
till he came.
Are we still in
Why?
initiative?
No, you're out of
No,
initiative.
okay.
You can move freely. Sorry.
Cool. I'm gonna get right up to the goblin.
Yes.
The kobold.
Yeah, the kobold is
The
babbling.
scaly one.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just babbling, and the king's like holding a dagger to him, and he's just proselytizing about the uprising and how they are going to overthrow with the allies of.
Can I get him out of the web and just kind of just hold him by the scruff of his neck?
I think
Just up above.
if
I can
Raylar's
just
will
let
is
go
to
of
miss it,
concentration
yeah,
and
yeah.
it just lets go.
Yeah, I'll just kind of grab
Yeah.
him by the back
It's
of his neck.
a
and just lift him
synchronous
up.
action. Ray knows
Yeah.
what needs to happen here. Yeah,
Yeah.
Just like
So the
hold-
because it's an
hold him like-
AoE.
yeah,
yeah,
that's fine.
just like hold him
So
like
you-
5 foot off the ground.
Yeah, just holding him. Yeah, yeah. He squirms a bit, and the king still holds the dagger to it.
My king, do you want me to search his memories?
You can do that.
Yes, I'm an enchantment wizard.
If you have those powers and you can worm anything out of him other than this derivative stream of nonsense, then please do so, my lady.
Okay, I'm going to cast where is my spell?
Do you know those things that boxers have where they go?
Oh yeah, like the practice bag, punch bag.
Detect
Do that with his
thoughts.
testicles.
Detect thoughts, yeah. It's a wisdom save.
His little head just
Yes,
going
it
backwards
is.
and forwards.
What's the DC?
17.
He makes it.
No!
Kobold made it.
Hold on.
Can I potentially give him disadvantage by punching him in the gut?
Go on.
Yes, he can. Like knock him on the head or something, just to give him a little bit of amnesia.
I just grab
Okay.
his balls and squeeze a little bit.
Yeah, he cannot concentrate on trying to save. You see Niala casting magic. You see him resisting, and then you just get, and he drops the ability to concentrate on anything at that point as a bugbear's claws dig into his undercarriage.
Yeah. Now decides to go full violet and
Yeah.
ask your question, my king.
What do you mean of this goblin alliance? You see in your mind a mine, an underground tunnel with great carts and tracks, and the carts are filled with fresh food, fresh vegetables, fresh like exotic fruits that you recognize would be only the ones that you pick up round sort of like Sorthel, Ranashan, that kind of area. Really tropical, high quality stuff. And then you think back, you think, I've seen this before. I've seen that all around. I've seen fresh fruit and vegetables everywhere in the Norn Kingdom. And also, you have a flicker in your brain, and you just realize, I know where I've met Krell or Krek before.
Oh no.
You remember you met Krell or Krek when you were messing around with a book depository. He was riding a small cart laden with fresh goods and fresh fruit. He delivered it to a market in a town that can move. The town of Merin.
Fuck. I relayed the information to the king. I do not tell him that I know this man.
Your vision goes further, though. Down through the tunnels and through the mines where the kobolds are working, dragging these things out, you come to a large cavern, massive in scope, unbelievably huge, carved out long ago. Stalagmites the size of houses hang from the ceiling and poke up and jut out for its floor before you reach a large lake, subterranean lake. And you realize that the place is lit in glorious sunlight. Beautiful golden light shines down upon these azure waters that ripple and wave. And out in the middle of the lake, you can make out that there is an island set in the middle of this subterranean lake. And you can just see a little boat coming to the shore. It's laden with crates full of vegetables and ripe fruit, fresh picked, the soil still hanging from it. And the kobolds load it into the carts and start wheeling the carts up through these subterranean tunnels, presumably to the Norn.
Tell him that.
I see. This must be stopped at once. They should never know. I shall call my advisors.
Any more question? I can hold this spell a bit longer.
I have no more questions. I know what they plot.
Is there any more use for him?
This one, maybe as an example. My guards can show you to the cells where he may be kept. In
Yes,
uncomfortable
we will keep him.
situations.
I'm going to punch him in the balls again.
Oh, we lost sound on you, Jack, for a minute there. He was trying to speak and we didn't have anything through. Sorry. Yeah, you try and knock him out? Is that what you're trying to do?
No, I'm just going to punch him in the balls just to make him hurt.
He just kind of tries to curl up into like sort of fetal position as you hold him by the scruff.
Rogue.
We're sort of connected.
Yes, sorry. Sorry.
Oh, we got a little bit of vocal there from you, Jack.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Jack is fine.
Say again, Jack.
It's just
Speak again so we can try and hear something of you. Nope.
no.
Gone again.
I think it was fine. It's just that Jack dialed down once in a while. You know, they speak without the sound.
I don't know. Well, Jack, keep playing around and keep chatting, and we'll try and pick up what you want to do in a minute. Oh, nothing. Ah, it's come unplugged. Okay. Would anybody else like to take any actions here?
Um, okay, I
Please.
still have.
Hey,
Yeah, it's fine.
Hey, we got
You're
you.
good.
I need to get a new one, but so much money.
Oh, yeah, that's the problem with everything. Everything costs too much.
Yeah.
Sorry, no.
Because we have still this mental connection. I'm sharing with everyone what I'm seeing, basically.
Oh, okay. You're trying to relay that to them. So yeah, everyone gets an audio description of what she is seeing through the kobold's memories.
Including the dick punching. Oh, son of a bitch.
Everyone crouches. I've always wondered what that feels like. That's not very nice, though. Oh, we lost you again, Jack.
No.
Sorry, yeah, Rook, you're just like messing with this
I'm
kobold.
just fucking around with this kobold now.
She broke the connection.
So
Please.
Yep.
It's fine. We hear you.
Let's go on to Arden.
So as we were saying, Your Highness, before we were interrupted,
Indeed. I thank you for disrupting this pathetic attempt at assassination.
sure you would have handled it, but I thought it proper to show where our loyalties lie.
Indeed. And through that action, it leaves me in debt to you.
And we can call it even.
How so?
We're responsible for the loss of your dragon.
But responsible for saving some. The ball
Not
is still
yet.
in your... Even the rescue of them from the hands of that dreaded lich Athlaviska. You hear the
Yes.
chattering of the teeth upon your leg.
Rookie.
Grinding of teeth, Rookie.
I'm just gonna smack the kobold into it.
He's like,
I have-
there! As he kind of gets a glimpse of a tattered skin mask.
Push.
I have a proposal,
Yes,
one of mutual benefit.
indeed.
We've been rather busy. We have, while on our way to you, we encountered a group of devils
Yes,
unleashed upon this world.
I see.
But Tolf
Denizens
is
of the
our,
Nine.
yes, but Tolf is our priority. We seek to continue after him, but we also have separate quarry in regards to these devils.
What is your...
Maybe you and your guard could be of some assistance in regards to if we put our endeavors into pursuing Tolf, retrieving the dragons.
And the forces of Norn pursue these devils?
Yes.
What need of you to stop these devils, other than them being an abomination upon the surface of the world, rather than in their dimension of fire and brimstone?
I think it improper that these beasts would roam Frohast uncontested.
Then they shall not. This is my realm, as much as it is a shared realm. The
And I
King of
think it's
Mordensal.
I think it's time some of the highborn of these lands, from Kakanzax and Mordensal, are reminded what, while power has its benefits, also has its responsibilities. the
You mean an
opportunity to remind them of
alliance?
it. I mean, you can show them their failings by cleaning up their messes. And it would not just be us in debt to you, it would be them also.
And you mean for us to defeat these devils in combat?
Your guards seem capable.
This is but a small selection of the armies of Norn. On patrol, they can take down many a foe.
I'm sure a
The
small battalion of devils would not stand a chance.
Then it is settled. We should pursue these devils and seek them out where they may be. May I ask, where was the location that you encountered these
East of
fiends?
Kakanzax.
Northeast of Kakanza.
Northeast of Kakanzax. South of the Ironwood.
I see. Near the towers.
The very same.
They were Abishai.
Devils shaped upon our form. We
Yes.
were once associated with them. People would not come close to us for these temptresses and tempters of the Nine would come in the form of dragons to shame us, to bring dirt and forbidden words to our name. We agree, heroes of Kagansax, to take
Seems
out
fit.
these Abishai. Turns out you might not just be heroes of one city. You saved a king today. I proclaim you heroes of Norn. Also.
You honor us.
Now, you say that this Thalf, the worm, proceeds towards Morden Sal.
I believe he will have skipped Morden Sal entirely. He is capable of crossing oceans without.
No, to Drosk you mentioned.
To Drosk,
Yes.
If that is the case, then your travel will be long and arduous if you proceed in the way that you are now.
Yes.
Well, unless you have any other alternative routes.
I may.
We already lost one flying ship. I don't know whether you have a spare.
Not that. But I do, as king, have my ways to get around. Come. Follow.
Okay.
Yes.
Give him to one of the guards, Master Bugbear.
I'm going to throw him like an American football. Just
The guards kind of catch him. Good pass. And they start leading out and start you presume hunting down the other kobolds and trying to quash the revolution of the kobolds within this space. You are led into the left-hand door, and proceed down a flight of steps deeper and deeper into the bowels of the mountain. There are many doors either side that are some are open with treasures and things and weapons and armor stored inside. Yes, Rorik.
Given the time circumstances,
Yes, yeah.
can I go with the guards to put him into the
Yes,
prison cell?
perfect. You go and start imprisoning
Cool.
this person and start gathering the odd kobold along the way. You're kind of like you're knee deep in kobolds and
Nice.
like bapping them on the heads and sort of like drawing them together. Okay, cool. Rook, if you need to drop out, George, please do, and we shall continue the game. Thanks for playing. Lovely to see you.
soon.
See you soon, George.
See you soon,
Au
George.
revoir.
Bye.
Au
Right
revoir.
on. You go deeper and deeper down, deep down, down, deeper down into this.
Down, deep down, 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 down. What?
Pete,
Yeah, yes,
please tell me you can hear me.
I can hear you.
We can hear you.
Big.
Hate this thing.
Maybe we could club together to help you get a new
Yeah.
microphone. I think that would be a good idea.
No, it's the whole thing. 'Cause it's this stupid ass wire.
Well, I
It's
think
gone.
I think we know what's happening for a birthday present for this young man.
Yep.
Yeah,
Wireless.
we're going to get you a Bluetooth headset. When's your birthday, Jack?
October 4th.
When we will get it beforehand.
Maybe
You might
like
get
an
you might
Easter
get an
present or
early
something.
birthday present. Yeah,
Like,
I think we can all probably chip in and find you a decent headset.
The one I'm wearing is really nice.
Is it this? Like it looks very similar to Luke's one, but I don't think it is the same.
No, mine is a razor. I think Luke's is.
Mine's a
Well,
Razor
might be
too.
a razor. Yeah.
Oh no, mine's Logitech.
Yeah, I've got like Razer like mice and stuff. They're really good. So
Razor's
But-
really good. This one is very comfortable.
cool.
So is
Well,
this.
sorry, Jack. What would you like to? Sorry, Rayla, you have a
sorry, I've
question.
been trying to pitch in the last.
Yes.
It's been driving me balmy.
That's all right.
It's okay.
Problem is I don't know it's broken until I turn them. I have to use the mic. 'Cause it's just the mic bit that's bossed.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
fine.
gonna borrow my brother's next time.
It's the input, not the output that's
Yeah.
broken.
I would like to drop off something by the throne room
Okay.
and just tell it to fix the floor,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
then come get us.
Yeah, it does, and it
Mending.
it will
No,
start.
it's a little creature. It's like a little construct that just
Little
mends things.
homunculi.
Yeah, it starts
only
repairing
mend
the floor. It'll also do something. It'll collect the goblet for you, and bring it to you. You have a goblet worth 100 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Hide it. Now?
You just see like this little. You just see him just like drop a thing on the ground and then just follow you guys. And after a little while, you see it like walk up like a little thing with little claws. Walks up with it on
Yeah,
top of his head.
holding this huge like goblet and like,
Because
pass
it's
it
about
to
this
you.
big.
It passes you the thing. You're led deeper down and you go past several rooms. There's like a room with maps. There's a room with sort of just some paintings and artwork. And it's like it's essentially a dragon's hoard, but very well organized for a humanoid form, not for sort of sitting on and crouching upon.
Sorry, we keep interrupting you, but I have a question.
Okay.
While we pass through the horde or anything, is there anything that seems to be linked to where Nyala might be coming from?
Surely.
I don't think so. The Norn very rarely, because of their racial temperament, very rarely travel to the warmer climes of Sorthal and the north of Gregdon.
Don't even have as gifts or anything.
Something that rare
Mm.
would be a trophy of
Conquest.
significant proportions, and maybe of conquest. Yes, it wouldn't be something given freely, I don't think.
Okay. By the way, I have the little brooch like on her
Mhm.
shoulder or anything. It's not hiding. She
Yeah.
just plucked it here and kept it.
He doesn't seem to pay it any mind. You're led deeper, and as you come to an end of a space, you start smelling the smell of like smoke and not incense, like the smell of chemicals in the air. And he opens a door and steps inside, and there inside is a large stone dais, symbols engraved all round the outside. There are bottles of liquids and glass and all kinds of different potions and lotions bubble and sizzle away. And a small, diminutive white dragonborn approaches you. My king, my liege, what may I do for you on this fine morning, afternoon?
It's soon to be the middle of the day.
This noon. Thank you.
No problem.
These are the heroes of Kakanzax. No! No!
Um,
Do not harm us! They are not here to harm us. Why would you bring them into the center of our domain, where they will slaughter us all, murder all the dragon? No, please, please. Written. Calm, written. Remember, we spoke about not overreacting.
Why does this feel familiar in some kind of way?
What would we do with them? Disintegrate them? No. No. Written. These are allies. But how? They murdered the dragon. The young one's gone. We have no legacy. No. Not only that, they saved the younglings. Really? And he cries.
Oh.
He breaks down. The younglings live. The younglings live. It's true. They claim so. They believe an individual has stolen them and whisked them away to Drusk. Some of the armies! Some of them all! Send them marching upon Drusk! No, written. We cannot embark on a large campaign like this. It would cause great rifts if an army should try to march through Mordensal across the ice bridge and proceed to march on war on Drusk. This is not the method to retrieve them. These brave souls have offered their lives to retrieve the dragons.
Don't say anything. Not a word. Just take it.
Is every mission a suicide mission?
Because we're quite suicidal in the ways that we are doing things, must I remind you?
Then, my liege, what do you ask of me? Send them. Oh, we haven't done one of these since the party. No, we haven't. I'm sorry, my liege. That
What?
wound still digs deep. But I understand why Killian did it.
But
May I ask who is this Gillian?
My half-son.
and what did they do? If I'm
Shut!
not right.
Don't. I think that's linked to his
You have
son.
been good to me, and he puts his hand upon your shoulder. It covers your shoulder.
Never mind. Don't worry. That's too far.
No. You deserve the truth. Killian Norn.
You okay?
He murdered my true son.
His claws are digging in quite deep.
He did it
Oh, okay.
because my son had been corrupted.
She's going to take Arden's hand, like if you want to squeeze a bit.
Kind of like the pain. He just forgets the pain for a second the moment he says corrupted. Did how?
He
The
had
crystals?
had within him, attached to him, a parasite, a mutation. His swollen, corrupted him from inside, along with that bastard from Heptar. Killian
What?
and his companions killed them all, saved so many people at Mordenthal beyond number, not letting these abominations loose upon the brave face of Earl. The loss of my son, he removes a hand, hurts me greatly, but I understand why.
Pardon.
Highness.
My hand. My hand.
Oh, sorry. I I do not think it's coincidence that two sons of kings have been corrupted.
I
Maybe not in
believe
the same way, but Tustin and your son both.
indeed. I believe that whatever this malign force is, it seeks to power, seeks to control, and from there it seeks to corrupt everything we hold dear.
Both is involved somehow.
I believe that may be so. If he is gathering things, you speak of him
He's weaponized that corruption,
indeed.
used it on people, turned them into monsters.
It devours warmth. It devours life. We've seen it.
Then your quest is true, as are my directions. To end the corruption on Earl, to fight this greater evil, I will send my soldiers to seek out these Abishai, and we shall send you to Drusk. The death of Jakan, my son, it's Jkan, if anybody wants it, has left a great void. And I do wish of Killian to return to his home once more. If you should see them on your travels, or know of a place that they made passage, please tell him that all is forgiven. My name, I give it to you. You no longer need to call me king. In private situations such as this,
Okay. Yeah.
you may use my true name. I'm Yviknus Norn. It's Yviknas.
Yeah. Write it down,
Yeah,
please.
I'll put it in the chat. So you got Jakan, the son, the dead son, and Viknas. There you go. So, with your party gathered, we have two locations we can send you to that are near or directly within. The directly within would expose you immediately. There is a teleportation circle within the central hub of Drosk. It is manned. It is guarded. It is watched always. However, for that very reason, being a sensible king, I have managed to establish one on the outskirts, in the basement of a tavern that I can send you to. There are friends there that will assist you.
We'd still have to get
Allies.
into the city.
You may be able to get in unnoticed. And with your quarry seemingly well connected, the stealthier approach might be the one to go for.
I can do stealthy.
Or
Hey.
you have the shock tactic of being teleported right into the heart of it.
It's not exactly our style.
I want him to know we're coming.
I don't know. We need to be
told him.
smart about it. You
Told
have
him we would
made us
come from-
target of his wrath.
Exactly. We're going somewhere which we don't know. Getting there and not knowing anything isn't going to help. If he sends someone after us and we can get them, that's a lead.
P.
Yes. You cast detect magic, yes. You find that there is magic for teleportation glowing these runes. You see that some of the potions that are brewing are potions of there's a potions of healing that are kind of being developed. They're not brewed fully yet. There are 2 potions of greater healing on a shelf that are brewed and complete.
Maybe there's a
also-
way we can do both.
I
How?
would.
Let's go with Jack quickly because this is
Yep,
concerning
go on.
something else rather than the conversation.
Sorry.
Sorry. Yes, Ray.
Evictus.
Yes.
Rayla, by the way.
Well met.
Is there a way you could send notice that we're going to Mordensow?
Yes.
Like trigger the one in Mordensow or something?
Do you mean Drosk?
No. Because if he thinks we're going to Mordensow, he won't see us in Drosk.
Ah, give him a false lead, you mean?
Yeah, make him chase his tail.
Which kind of leads into my thought of, is there anything we can do to disguise ourselves magically or otherwise?
I mean, yeah,
Teleport there as
100%.
something else. He'll be on the lookout for us.
Yeah, 100%. I've already built
We-
a thing for.
If we
I
turn up
already
in the
built a
center
thing
of
for
Drosk
Rook.
as somebody else, then
I can disguise all of you.
I mean, I already built a thing for Rook. I gave it him this morning.
I
Okay.
reckon we drop right in, but not as us.
So
I can do
what
me and
will
Rook.
be your story for me to send on to Mordensow as a distraction? If he still has eyes there and can message, then what are the heroes of Kanzak's doing in Mordensow?
Same thing we're doing here.
I mean, I did.
Going to see the king.
I'm just.
Indeed. The
I
newly
did.
awakened king.
I did recently also. I have a shop. Well, I did have a shop in Mordensow.
Indeed. In Kanzak's.
No, in Mordensow. It's a thing. So there's a good reason why I'll be there.
Okay.
Also, I think if we
'Cause
are going to,
I feel like I should say this. Not a hero of the Kanzaks.
Ray, join us.
Nothing to do with me.
Well,
I'm the mechanic.
We're just a
I've been
hero.
terrified for 2 weeks.
You're just a hero of Norn, then. Not such a little
Brilliant.
title to hold, let me tell you that.
Brilliant.
I
So
kind of,
I keep catching
prefer
strays.
that one.
Sorry, bit of cross talking there. Jack.
I keep catching strays with this Venet guy.
He doesn't know you're with us, however.
No, I turned into Rook, and he doesn't know that Rayla and Shapaz with them.
So maybe you can go as yourself.
Yeah. Well, I could always go as Rayla and Shapar instead of Ray the Artificer.
So, I send a message forwards to the king. Can you do that and make sure that everyone that needs to know and those that don't need to know written? I can, my liege. Of course.
Can
I
you
think
send
he'd
one to
be pleased.
Kakanzak's?
He's sending a message to first. He's sending one to Mornsal to spread the news that you're coming to visit the king.
Send the
Royal
same
Woods.
message to Kakanzak's.
Very well, it is done.
Then it will
I
have
think-
people there too.
I think the king might be pleased to know that one of the students of Litiana might come to visit him.
So the question still remains. Where do you actually want to go? Into the heart of Drosk? The outskirts of Drosk? A lovely little tavern. Excellent pancakes.
I mean, I vote for the tavern because I can turn invisible.
I'd rather go
And I'm
in the
better at
tavern.
stealth.
I really, really want to play safe.
I would much rather him going about his day and then all of a sudden he's in the hells.
Odds or evens for Ijara's vote?
I'd rather snipe the
odd.
guy before he realizes.
Drosk is the 10th circle of hell as far as I'm concerned.
Plus, to be perfectly honest, I do kind of want to pick up some stuff.
If you're saying that, you have never went to Bessic before.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a city.
Ijara pipes up and says, my liege, I'm tired of skulking in the shadows. There's no longer time for us to hide our tails between our legs like dogs. We must face
I'm a
This-
cat.
this Venet. We must face him full on in his own lair. We will destroy him and we will bring back your dragons. We will slay him, take his head and put it on a pike for your battlements.
You don't know where he is.
Yes.
He'll come to us.
Excellent. I like this idea. I like this one.
King's just like, I like Ijara. She's brilliant.
Why must I be the voice of reason? We have no information of where he is, where the dragons are, or how we're going to be welcomed there. I
No,
can
just-
disguise us, but
What do you know of What do you know of Drosk politics? Who's Venet in bed with, and who opposes him? Common enemies.
Now, when you arrive to Drosk, you will meet a many interesting character. You will come across so many, I believe they call them politicians,
Mm.
who use words instead of blades to cut deep. He will give you contacts that are loyal to him. You should seek out one Basil Prose.
Basil Prose.
He is loyal to the Norn, saved him once from a snowstorm, healed him here with our many healers, and he lived among us for a time while he recovered. Human.
Why is it always humans? For fuck's sake!
You get around.
He is somewhat of a poet, believe it or not.
Not another one. The last one was short, backsy, but he was annoying as fuck.
You didn't seem to think that when you were dancing with him.
Yeah, because I never met a tabaxi before. I was curious.
I believe
How was a dance with you?
Well, now you know what they look like on the inside and the out.
So now you know what I would look like if I didn't have any kind of skin. Also, you know what would might happen to me if Venet gets his hand on me.
there is a individual I know who was always very supportive of the young prince's magical endeavors. There was word that came that he would often visit or bring artifacts of magical qualities to the young prince while his father laid in an eternal slumber, seemingly eternal slumber. A doctor by the name of Balak Trit.
Alec.
Yes, Balik Trit.
Why does that name sound familiar?
I don't think you've come across him yet. You might have had some news about him earlier on.
Alec sounds familiar. I don't know why.
So you have two leads from me, one that may help you, one that may hinder you as you go forwards. Maybe it is something that you should all decide. We seem to be on a held vote here. We have two of you wishing to go the quiet route. We have two of you wishing to go the loud and obnoxious route. The one I prefer.
Rook's
I'll
gonna
still be
vote for
going
loud and
in.
obnoxious.
Yeah, we'd still be going in disguised. But at least we'd have the advantage.
I think what we'll do as players is we'll wait to make a decision on this because it's kind of important. We'll do that with George
With Rook.
present, with Rook to kind of break the tie.
Yep.
So what we could do next session is each of you kind of meet him at the things, propose your individual cases as to why you think this and why you think that, and then for Rook to make a decision on it, balancing up the pros and cons. So you've basically got two routes ahead of you, like a route to land outside, a route to land right in the center, or you can obviously go to, if you want to go to Modern Sail, you can also go to Modern Sail. So you've got these three exits points from here, and you might finally get off the continent, guys,
Please.
after 4 years.
I just thought it'd be a good idea to have like, we might be over here, we might be over there.
Oh no, I
Oh,
like
yeah.
I love your distraction thing. That is really, really good because all the spies will be going, "Oh, they're coming here. You've got free time." And then like
Yeah.
he'll be like, "Doop, doop, doop, doop,
Bam.
doop, on my sky ship," and then you're like, "Bam."
Well, that was my entire plan. Was
Yep.
just we're
Yeah.
in Morden Cell, and he's just going on his day, and he blinks and he's in the hells because Ray shot him in the face from like 2 buildings away.
Yeah, I like this. I like this. So I think what we'll do is we'll close the session here because I know Luke's limited on time as well today. So we'll end it there. And we shall pick up from that kind of big decision making process. I don't know if we want to do it via Discord so that I know what I'm planning for next session. No, let's do it in person and surprise me,
Yeah.
and I can work a bit of a. I know the approaches, so
Well, Rook is Rook.
I know, but I'm not
And I
going to
know which one he's
assume.
probably going to pick.
Sometimes,
Yeah, we'll see.
He's
sometimes,
surprising.
sometimes the soldier comes through and the barbarian is left behind. The tactician sometimes shines through, and we're able to get like not a rage decision.
Mechanically, I can stick all to self in that same bracer that Rook has.
Yeah. So we can do disguises in multiple
So we
ways.
can.
So maybe that's something to think of for next session is whom or what group you're going to be disguised as heading to Drosk if you're going Drosk.
I mean, my plan
That
was
is
literally
one.
just be who I am, but
Yeah,
probably
that's
I'm an artificer.
yeah.
I
That's
want cool things.
yeah.
Please.
Sorry, Celia.
That was going to be one of my points, namely because Miana has proficiency in disguise kit.
Yep.
She can basically, like with makeup and things like that, transform the face of someone.
Yeah.
But she can also, with fabricate, make a whole new kind of set of clothes.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. But
Yeah.
you need to decide. Maybe that's something to chat about in the Discord.
Yeah, an
And
idea,
then,
some plans.
and like, I mean, you could go. This is me spitballing ideas. You could go as tourists. You could go as dignitaries. You could go as traders, merchants, kind of thing. You could
Or
go
one of us could go as a prisoner.
a prisoner. Yeah,
My plan was literally just do the whole I'm an artificer looking for dragon bone. Do you have any leads?
That, but if we're going to go just poof in the central place, we might want to look important.
We also have a bunch
Or
of we also have dragon bone that's a red dragon bone.
inconspicuous. That's the other way of doing it. Go in as,
Not
oh,
important.
yeah. Go. Can you imagine teleporting in as a group of halflings from Frohast? Oh, we're here to get some. Look how big it is. This is a pint.
I can't turn Rook into a halfling.
Something
No.
that's, or just a group of people that got there by accident and just like, where are we?
Yeah.
I am going to polymorph you.
No, we get Cat Arden.
Or Bunny.
Sorry.
I haven't decided yet.
Haragon Arden. No, because that goes, it makes him have like jump for free or something, doesn't it? They get like that weird jump
Yeah.
bonus.
They do.
And with Step of the Wind, I can already double my jump. So with that as well,
you
I
just
be like,
leap over the whole of
don't need-
Drosk.
who needs to fly when you can jump?
Just like
The
gap.
problem is you can jump up. The coming down's the problem.
Don't you have Slowful?
I've got slow fall, so I've got that,
So-
and then come down. I'll be fine.
You're just leaping
I-
over an entire city.
I'll just Hulk it.
Yeah, Bamf. Don't even Bamf. You just jump. Love it.
Or a baby monkey. Yeah, I might be doing that. A baby monkey.
This is plan. Right, so plan away. Work out who you're going to be. Maybe mention this to. Maybe I'll give Rook an update of where you guys got to. I'll put it in the recap. Actually, that's what I'll do.
Yeah,
I'll
we'll
just write a
do a
recap. Yeah, I'll just write a recap because I'm not
See
going
what
to.
the
We have a
AI
recap
thinks.
here.
Yeah, the AI should be on, shouldn't it?
I didn't turn it on. I forgot to.
Never mind.
Ah.
Yeah. Let's see if it can catch me up. No,
Probably not.
because it wasn't turned on.
Oh well.
Right.
No.
Thanks very much, Pete.
Oh no, it's lovely to be
so
back.
good.
Apologies for the
back.
tech problems. I didn't even
Oh no,
know
no
it was
problem.
having
We're gonna
problems.
sort you
That's
out.
what it is.
We'll club together and we'll find a set of headphones. We'll all chip in.
Yeah.
We'll get you some because
We'll sort
that's what
something.
that's what we've done with when people have had different needs and stuff. Because we'd like it, club together as a group and we'll support each other through that. Okay, cool. I'm gonna stop the recording now.